If you're growing a few palms at your place but you feel they're not doing as well as they should, then here are a few important things to keep in mind. And the first is feeding. And like many of us, palms love a good feed, and the time to do that is in the growing season. So go around to all your palms with a good all-round organic fertiliser like Dynamic Lifter and give them a good taste once in spring, summer and again in autumn. And don't forget, follow up with a weekly soaking for about 4 weeks or so each of those palms can take full advantage of all those lovely nutrients. The other thing to consider is pests, and there is one pest that causes palms all sorts of trouble, but most of the time it goes about its business completely unnoticed. I'll just peel this leaf away and I'll show you what I mean. So there you have it. Now at first sight it looks like some kind of white fungal growth, but it's actually a waxy residue of a common pest called the mealy bug. And when you take a close look, you can see them there. They're covered in that white waxy film, and that helps to protect them. And they love to get and hide in these little crevices like this, and I can guarantee you they'll be in every sheath of every frond right up to the top of this palm. Now they feed by sucking the sap of the plant, and you know, the sap is the lifeblood of the plant, so you can imagine when the numbers get out of hand, it causes a lot of damage. They can barely get a go on, and it makes them quite sick and stunted. So what can be done about it? Well, there's a couple of control measures you can try, and for small infestations, go for an oil-based spray, something like pest oil. It's important that you get right into the crevices and give them a really, really good drenching with the stuff all through those crevices. And what the oil will do, when it makes contact with a bug, it'll smother them completely. For bigger infestations, you might want to go with something that has a systemic action, like Confidor. It gets drawn into the vascular system, so the mealy bug ingests the Confidor when it's feeding, and that'll give the plant protection for up to 3 months or so. So remember those things. Give your palms a regular feed and get in and control those mealy bug before they do too much damage, and your palms will absolutely thrive.